Let's talk about the New York Giants and the Arizona Cardinals. The battle of rookie quarterbacks, Kyler Murray versus Daniel Jones. The Cardinals won 27-21 over the Giants. And Kyler Murray was very he just wasn't shockingly good. Kyler Murray was 14 for 21 passing, had 104 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Here's what's really interesting to me. The Arizona Cardinals beat the Giants running the ball. I was like, okay. And not even with not even with David Johnson, their number one running back. He was injured. He didn't play much. Chase Edmonds was the man. Chase Edmonds, the running back for the Arizona Cardinals, had 27 carries for 126 yards. By the way, Chase Edmonds ran the ball 27 times. Kyler Murray threw the ball 21 times. The Cardinals running back ran the ball more times than Kyler Murray threw. And I've talked about this air raid offense, but the Cardinals have made an adjustment and said, hey, this running game, it works really well. They ran the ball 38 times for 156 yards, and I know some of those 38 carries are Kyler Murray running the ball and extending plays. But still, man, they really, really said, this is working. We're going to keep running the ball. However, just because they ran the ball a bunch of times doesn't mean they don't trust Kyler Murray. This was not a situation where the Cardinals are hiding the fact they have a rookie quarterback. I'm sure it helps Kyler to not have so much on his plate, not need to throw so much. However, the Cardinals do trust their quarterback, Kyler. They threw the ball on crucial downs, 3rd and short. There was a 4th and 3 where they were throwing the ball. They believe in their quarterback, Kyler. But they found a lot of success running the ball, and they said, we're going to roll with this. We're going to keep going and keep running the ball. And it's really cool, the adjustment the Arizona Cardinals have made with Cliff Kingsbury and the rookie quarterback. Now they play the Saints this upcoming week. I don't think they're going to have a lot of success. I'd be very surprised, in fact, if the Cardinals offense was incredible against the New Orleans Saints, but we'll see. I'm really struggling to believe in the Cardinals this week. But just in general, they're going to have a bad game this next week. I'm pretty sure of it. They're going to play the Saints, who are possibly the best team in the entire NFL. But if you're a Cardinals fan, don't lose hope because your team struggles against the Saints. Every team that plays against the Saints is going to have a hard time, especially with a rookie quarterback. But be thrilled, be very happy if you're a Cardinals fan. Your coach has shown the willingness to make changes and to make adjustments and say, I'm not going to run my system into the ground. I'll do what it takes to win. He's willing to. An air raid coach who's known for throwing the ball a bunch of times. He threw the ball 54 times week 1. An air raid coach, Cliff Kingsbury, ran the ball 38 times. Ran the ball more times than his quarterback threw with just one player, let alone the other guys. If you're a Cardinals fan, take great joy and be very happy. Our coach is willing to adapt and do what's necessary to win football games. Cliff Kingsbury is not a one-trick pony. He's smart. He's a great offensive coach. I like what the Arizona Cardinals are doing. Now, Giants rookie quarterback Daniel Jones was 22 for 35 passing, had 223 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. But he also fumbled 3 times. 2 of those fumbles he lost. In my estimation and what I see, Daniel Jones now officially has a fumbling problem. He has 13 turnovers this season, 6 fumbles and 7 interceptions. He has 8 total touchdowns. 8 total touchdowns and 13 turnovers. That's not good. In fact, it's very, very bad. And the rate he fumbles is really concerning. Now, he's a rookie. I understand what Daniel Jones is doing. It's forgivable. Fine. But we need to see progress in the future from Daniel Jones. I will say, though, the Giants' offensive line is rough to watch at times, man. They made that Arizona Cardinals defensive line look like superstars, and they're not in Arizona. So, my key takeaways from this game is that, number one, Kyler Murray is right now a better quarterback than Daniel Jones. Right now. Don't take that quote out of context. For the time being, at this point in their career, Kyler's ahead of Daniel Jones. But, first of all, he's expected to be that. He's a number 1 overall pick. Daniel Jones is number 6 overall. But the Cardinals won not because of Kyler, but because the Giants' defense was awful. The Giants' defense was awful at stopping the run. They had guys that were not in position. There was bad tackling. It was a mess. So I look at Kyler Murray and say Kyler Murray is ahead of Daniel Jones. But Daniel Jones is also not in bad shape. He needs time to develop. He's got a fumbling problem. He needs to really do a better job protecting the football. But he made some great throws. He also made some bad throws. But Daniel Jones, I have a lot of hope for. And, I mean, I really am encouraged watching Daniel Jones. Give him patience and give the entire New York Giants organization patience. Patience is a hard word to say if you have a voice like I do. Give Daniel Jones patience. I think they're on the right track. I think the Giants organization is on the right track. And I like what they're doing in New York. My name is Zach Schaumler. This is my podcast, Strong Opinion Sports. It's my favorite thing in the entire world. And I want to be very clear and open with the audience. My YouTube channel is monetized. What that means is that some of my videos make ad revenue. It's fewer than you think. A lot of them get claimed. But in the past, I've received donations from people on Patreon and PayPal. PayPal.me/Zach Schaumler. Patreon.com/Zach Schaumler. And because I'm making ad revenue, it felt kind of weird just receiving donations. I wanted to give something back for the donations. And so people who support me on Patreon can give me $1 a month, and that allows them access to a pool where they can ask questions. If you send me questions through Patreon's DM service, you comment on one of my posts on Patreon. If you give $1 a month, you can submit questions. And with my eyeballs, I look at every single question submitted. Then at the end of my podcast, I pick the best top couple questions and read them on the show and answer them in a segment I call Ask Zach. Now, that's for people who have money and want to support me that way. If you have no money to give, no problem. I totally understand. I grew up in a mobile home. I've been a broke college kid. I totally get it. But if you want to help in some capacity at the end, you can support the show by telling your friends about it. Share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. Help me grow by telling your friends about this show. It would mean a lot to me. If you believe in my dream and you believe in this show, tell your friends about Strong Opinion Sports. Guys, my name is Zach Schaumler. Thank you so very much, and hope you have a great day.